If the girl you've been obsessing over for the past year isn't making any attempt to be with you or giving you any evidence that she's into you, too, you need to move on, build yourself, and focus on your health, mind, and body. She will in any case look back and regret it. You surely remember the attractive classmate you flirted with but who largely ignored you. She just sat there and did nothing. She didn't chuckle or make an effort to make the conversation interesting or hilarious. Unless you started the discussion, she ignored you and didn't even bother to say hi. Even when you passed each other in the school corridor, she didn't notice you until it was time for you to complete your schoolwork. She came over to you, hoping you would allow her to duplicate your assignments. Here are 6 truths to keep in mind if you want to avoid dating high-maintenance, low-value women and avoid being low-value man. Don't let her take you for granted. I can tell you right now that you need to stop allowing her to take advantage of you if this is happening to you or if your partner is exploiting you. I don't care if she is attractive. If she isn't the one being intimate with you, you should stand your ground and tell her to find another source of inspiration. Why on earth would you help the girl if she isn't even making an effort to welcome you or strike up a conversation, much less offer you the chance of intimacy? Are you concerned that she'll consider you rude? That she will. But so what? Will you be despised by the white knights and beta guys since you failed to save the princess? Absolutely, they will. But who cares? You'll always be the villain in someone else's story, right? This girl has done nothing to merit your assistance, so you owe her nothing. You're merely demonstrating your doormat status to her and the numerous girls in the area. Yes. You're damaging your prospects with other girls by doing this. So, tell her to ask someone else for assistance. Keep extending polite greetings to others. Being kind and courteous has no financial cost. Don't be a doormat. If the woman you're talking to or dating right now asks you to do things for her regularly, but doesn't do anything for you, and is generally rude to you, hold off on acting on your beta inclination to help her. Better still, tell her to keep her own affairs in order. What if you do it and she doesn't like you? This much I can guarantee. She might in the short run, but she will appreciate you in the long run for standing up for yourself. Truth be told, she never liked you because you take everything with too much tolerance. You used to be a helpful beta, but now you're a wolf in trouble. Who knows, maybe she'll start to respect you now that she knows you have a backbone. You are a man, too. You shouldn't be accommodating or subservient. You need to become an alpha male instead of a doormat. Don't be a nice guy. The truth is that a lot of men unknowingly fit into the nice guy category. They frequently believe that if they are just kind enough to everyone, their wishes would be fulfilled. You already know that this is not how things actually are, though. The nicer you are, the more you'll be taken advantage of. Please note that this does not suggest that in order to attract ladies, you must be unpleasant. Despite the fact that this particular male mindset has been demonstrated time and time again to be beneficial to males. Even well into their middle age, many men still act the part of the nice guy or beta without ever realizing what they are doing wrong. Even while each nice guy is unique, they all share a few traits. The primary trait that sets all decent guys apart is their need for acceptance. A nice guy is constantly seeking validation from everyone he comes into contact with. Nearly every action a decent guy takes is ultimately done to gain the respect of others. The pleasant guy always makes an effort to find a solution, even when no one asks him to. The kind guy thinks of himself as a generous person. But unlike an alpha who gives without expecting anything in return, he gives to win others over. One of the traits of a nice guy is the ability to avoid conflict. Since he doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or make a problem anywhere, the nice guy really ends up being dishonest, secretive, manipulative, domineering, and passive-aggressive. Now that we are aware of all the traits of the nice person, it is time to finally put an end to this belief system. Don't ignore the leader in you. One of the features that sets the leader of the alpha apart is his leadership and self-assurance. Experience has taught the alpha who he truly is, and he has no issue admitting his flaws. An alpha has tremendous integrity. And acting morally implies having integrity, regardless of what others or your loved ones may think. Instead of continually offering everything to everyone, the alpha always makes sure that his needs are met before catering to the needs of others. A prime example of this is setting out time for yourself to grow in your career or another aspect of your life. The alpha has the power to take charge of providing for those who are important to him. One of the essential traits of the alpha male is his capacity for direct communication. Although the alpha is also compassionate and kind, he doesn't act in these ways to gain the favor of others. Another trait that separates the alpha from the pleasant ones is having firm boundaries. And he is never reluctant to settle conflicts. In order to finally stop playing the good guy and start acting like the alpha male, you must fundamentally modify your way of thinking. Don't avoid your masculinity. You need to change how you see not only the world but also how you see yourself. Most of the time, changing from the nice guy to the alpha male just requires embracing your place in the male hierarchy. The majority of the attitudes and deeds connected with the decent guy may be altered by embracing what it means to be a true man. You must level up your game and change from a timid beta to a confident alpha if you want to advance in life. Don't mistake being assertive for controlling. Often, women will have you thinking that you don't need to be aggressive because that's a negative thing. Or that you shouldn't be that assured because that's being controlling. I can tell you right now, you're with the wrong woman if she tells you this. People will continue to treat you a certain way if you don't defend yourself and be forceful for what you desire. So long as you are quick to point out when someone crosses that line and let them know that you did not like it, you can still be kind. The least they can do is respect you. Don't act like a doormat that anyone may walk on without giving it a second thought. Sure, be a good man, but give up the vices that make people hate you and exploit you. Being a good guy does not include constantly allowing others to take advantage of you. Really, it's not worth the time or effort to be a nice guy. You will only get used because people will view you as the one who handles everything with ease. You are essentially a dot on a gorgeous map that has all different kinds of forms and visual components. Get out of your comfort zone and stir up some controversy if you want to be successful and leave your mark on the world. Tell them directly the next time someone attempts to take advantage of you that you won't do what they want you to do. You are under no obligation to complete their work, and you are under no pressure to do so. After you've done this a few times, I promise that the next time won't even be difficult. Because changing your behavior from what you have done your entire life can be difficult. Conflict isn't always fun, but as long as it's done in good faith, you'll grow more self-assured and acquire the respect of both the beta guys and the women with each time you stand up for what you believe in. Additionally, nice guys develop the undesirable habit of seeking approval and affirmation from others. On the other side, the alpha freely gives and never looks for other people's approval. He doesn't require outside approval. This is where having confidence is crucial. It takes a lot of guts, courage, and confidence to stand out for what you believe in. It's challenging to change from being a good person to becoming an alpha. It takes both time and practice. So, these are 6 real truths that you need to know in order to avoid low-value women and not turn into a low-value man. If you liked what you saw, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.